We've seen a lot of change on how things are presented in recent times, particularly the rise in the satirical news genre or news comedy stuff. Satirical news itself isn't anything new. We have always had that caricature column in newspapers where politicians' speeches are exaggerated and they're always doing something stupid or something funny, and it's always been in a corner alongside the mainstream news. The matter of concern here is what happens when satirical news becomes mainstream and the factual and database news becomes the one in the corner. Due to the prevalence of interactive media nowadays, when things are presented straight on, it's considered boring. No one wants to sit through and listen to a guy talking in a bland monotone about anything. We'd rather suffocate. Our generation cannot concentrate on the textbook straightest fashion of presentation. We need a shitload of stimulation. We have shows like Cosmos, both the old and the new one, that helped layperson understand science and develop interest in it. Naturally, Cosmos garnered attention of a lot more audience than traditional textbook method of passing on knowledge. It must have helped a lot of young people get inspired into science, which I must say is a useful kind of brainwash. Now, have you ever read a book and imagined the likeness of the characters in your own head? You created your own image of the characters and the world, and then the book becomes a movie or a TV show. And when you watch those, the characters that you imagine are now replaced with the actors portrayed in the screen. It has happened to me, and it's peculiar when that happens. So we have to notice that there are a lot of these new comedy news presenters in recent times. Every major broadcast service has their own comedy news presenters, like the likes of Colbert, Oliver, Noah, Minaj, and there are more of them coming for sure. There are also other biased and unique news presenters like the Fox News people, Alex Jones, Paul Joseph Watson, and those PewDiePie's alternate personas. Now, I don't want to start by saying this is bad. I'm going to end by saying this might be bad. The comedy news has garnered a lot more audience than the traditional one. A lot of younger people watching and being conscious about the world events is kind of nice. News isn't just a topic for adults in their dinner table. Now it's a topic for younger people when they hang out. So the thing is, when something like news, which is based on the facts, data, and reports, things like this happened here, this person did this, what do you think about it, is converted into what this person did was so stupid, or oh, what a messed up thing to happen. And this kind of interpretation inherently affects how we are going to ingest and understand things. I'm not going to defend Donald Trump when I say this. He most of the times might personify the orange full branding as the media portrays him as, but he's also a human being. A spectacularly shitty one at that, but still a one. When news media brands the things he does as stupid in the place of presenting the facts of what he does straight on, bias and distortion is formed, for good or for bad. News media can easily portray people like Xi Jinping's hardcore Chinese policies or Narendra Modi's right-wing nationalism as inherently evil, rather than they're just doing what and how humans have been doing things since ages. They've been pleasing their majorities and their supporters. And this way of presentation of news is not helpful if consumed without proper understanding. In my opinion, I know that people are intelligent enough to think for their own, and comedy news is just comedy news. And we all, as conscious cosmopolitans, need to question and fact check things of our interest. I guess I'm just saying that when we put things like spin off in these things, we waste a lot of time unraveling through the information, which is wasteful and unproductive. It's entertaining in its own right, but still, we need young people to be conscious about the reality of things, not the interpretation of things. Instead, we need to have a system where we can have people who are educated, mature, and informed enough to interpret things by themselves. And we should not need this new breed of comedians and presenters to do these things for us. Thank you.